Titanfall 2, How to Master Scorch. Anyway, Scorch is, I'd say, one of the most difficult Titans to get your hand around, other than Ion, Scorch, Northstar, and Ronin. Basically all the Titans but Tone and Legion. And these are actually kind of hard because um, Ion and Scorch don't really actually depend on their primary weapons. Like, I know that the thermite launcher does quite a bit of damage, but most of the damage that it produces is actually combining it with the incendiary trap, or with the firewall, or even the thermal shield, and even the flame core. And then with Ion, it's with the energy bar and the laser shot all over the place. Anyway, back to Scorch. The recommended loadout, or like personal loadout, I should say, the Titan kit turbo engine. It's a huge disadvantage, in my opinion, to not have a dodge. And then you have Inferno Shield, because I'd say the how do you call it? The Flame Shield can build up your core quite fast. Like, I remember somebody recording like a small clip, and I watched it, and the guy got 2 flame cores using the Inferno Shield and a few other abilities he had, and then like he used his flame core, he got like unleashed everything he had in his arsenal, and then got another flame core and used it. He wiped the enemy team with that, and that was just wow. Now that's just something for a true Scorch master. But as for me, I'm kind of more of the average player, but I do have my hand around it. Like, one thing when it comes to Scorch is area denial, so you're gonna have to watch out for the map. That's also kind of why I'm playing the brand new map, Angel City. I kind of have my head around here because it's exactly like it was in good old Titanfall 1. Man, the nostalgia. And anyway, other than that, actually how I kind of got this was actually joining one of the members of the network on a little bit of an invite. Since he had the Angel City pack, I didn't really have it, but I still was able to join because the servers are not partitioned. One very good thing. Anyway, then other than that, the firewall is also very good to trade off the incendiary traps. And don't forget to put the incendiary traps while you use your flame core. It just ramps up the damage. And then also, as for the new perk, Scorched Earth, man, I'm not sure this is actually good. Like, it's for your ultimate, but the thing, or core, whatever you call it, but the thing is that it doesn't really do much. Like, most of the time when you use your flame core, people are gonna die. But most of the time, there's not gonna be many people surviving that flame core. Like, I think in the clip here, I actually get a double kill using my flame core. And I was using just randomly. And also, the T203 thermite launcher does have some arcing and bullet time to put into the equation, so you're gonna have to get used to that. Probably use some grenadier stuff. I don't know. Just get your head around it and try to. I'd say get used to using the thermite launcher against pilots, because that's gonna be one huge factor. Then I'd say it's also placing your incendiary traps in the right places. Like I said, map is key. Like Angel City, what was that? Haven is also a very good one. And what other map with a small corridor? Oh yeah, what was that? Complex. Complex is another very good map for Scorch because of those tight alleyways. In fact, I think that one pro player I saw get those double flame cores actually was on complex. And I'd say the dome shield is pretty good, but if you're experienced enough and know what you're doing with your Titanfall, use Warpfall. It's very good to and super satisfying to get a Titanfall kill, like have your Titanfall crush another Titan, literally. And the firewall is not really just for igniting the traps. You can also like throw it inside of a building if there's like a pilot sneaking out in there and your thermite launcher can't really reach in. And it's at an odd angle where you can't throw an incendiary trap. And I'd say for pilots, countering pilots, it's not much you can do. But one thing, the thermal shield is the counter to grapple hooks, unless you don't know where that grapple hook is actually coming from. If it's coming from the behind, it's gonna be a rodeo. But if it's coming straight at you, just pull up that shield and just say no. You're not gonna rodeo me. And also to know that your punch is still a very good thing to do. And I'd say even game mode priority is very good. Like Amped Hardpoint is kind of a meh game mode, but I'd say that it's still a very good one because you kind of know where everybody's coming at. And then again, map awareness is key with Scorch. And then I'd say another game mode which is very good is Attrition, because since there's an absolute ton of ads going around. Same thing with Bounty Hunt. This guy is the moneymaker of Titanfall. So just shoot once in one of those little little drop pod things where the grunts come out of. Just shoot one there and just let the money rack in. But anyway, here's the double kill. Funny moments. And I'd say that aiming down sight with this thing is kind of a good thing, kind of a bad thing. Yeah. Anyway, on to the outro. Smack that like button, hit the sub, drop the comment, and I'll see you guys later for another video on